The principle of mentalism encapsulates the axiom that the all is mind, the universe is mental. It explains that the all, which is the substantial reality that underlies all of existence, is spirit, which is ultimately unknowable and cannot be fully grasped by the human mind. The all, God, or spirit are words that humans have used to describe the highest conception of infinite living mind, which is the real essence or substantial reality. This transcends what we usually refer to as life or mind, which in modern times we now refer to as energy and matter. The all transcends our human understanding, especially the essence of God. But for the purposes of thought and understanding, we can use these terms and even learn about certain characteristics by studying the energy or creations of the all and learning about principles, natural law, etc. But at the same time, we must acknowledge that we cannot fully understand the all. What is the universe? The Hermetics have taught us that there is nothing outside the all, as the all cannot be added to nor subtracted from, since the all is substantial, meaning that it's real, true, fixed, enduring, actual, etc. So is the universe the all? Well, no. This is impossible due to the fact that the universe is transient, limited, and ever-changing, and made up of many. The only thing in our universe that is permanent is change itself. Everything is subjected to action and reaction, inflow and outflow, creation and destruction, birth and death. Everything in reality is ultimately an outward expression of the all. The universe could not be the all because the all is infinite, all-knowing and immutable. This means that the all could not lose knowledge of itself, nor actually become a mindless mechanical atom or blind force or lowly living thing. This is why many of the ancient sages in Hermeticism have always facepalmed at the half-wise fake gurus shouting empty claims such as, "I am God." Just imagine if an atom was to shout, "I am human," which of course would be extremely modest in comparison. But isn't the universe just the all separated into fragments? Sort of like an ocean is really just a whole bunch of ocean drops? Well, again, no, because the universe is a creation. It's not source itself. This analogy could only work if you're referring to humans as ocean drops and humanity as the ocean. We are all fragments of a greater whole, but we still have individuality. But this logic cannot be applied to being God. And this is the problem and limits of human understanding when we only look at life and matter, without learning about the substantial realities that transcend this one. Now, to understand this axiom more effectively, let's quickly take a look at the principle of correspondence, as above so below, and apply it to how humans create. Now, first we could use outside materials to create something. But this couldn't work with the all, as there is nothing outside the all. Secondly, we could beget children, which is multiplying our own kind via co-creation with a partner. And we would be transferring our substance to our children, but again, this explanation is not sufficient either because the all cannot transfer, multiply, or subtract a portion of itself. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the all. So what is the third way humans create, you ask? That's right, mentally. By creating mentally, we use no outside materials, nor are we multiplying or subtracting from ourselves, yet our spirit pervades our mental creation. Following the logic of the principle of correspondence, we can coherently and justifiably claim that the all creates the universe mentally, in a similar manner to how humans create mental images. It's interesting because even in Genesis, it says that man is created in the image of God. It didn't say God begot man, but was created in his image, meaning that we have God-like attributes, with a lowercase g of course, but we are not the big cheese himself. This would be like drawing a stick figure and confusing it with an actual human. I mean, sure, the stick figure has human-like attributes, but fundamentally, it's something else entirely. The all is in the earthworm, but the earthworm is far from being the all. The all can only create mentally, as this does not require using outside materials or reproducing itself. Remember that the all transcends all natural laws, including time and space, and doesn't change in its nature. It's a substantial reality of existence that has always been and will always be. So to even exist in this universe with a finite mind and body, bound by time and space, is yet another logical reason why the universe cannot be the all, which is why claiming you are God is completely absurd. As it's stated in the Kybalion, the half-wise, recognizing the comparative unreality of the universe, imagine that they may defy its laws. Such are vain and presumptuous fools, and they are broken against the rocks and torn asunder by the elements by reason of their folly. The truly wise, knowing the nature of the universe, use law against law, the higher against the lower. Mastery consists not in abnormal dreams, visions, and fantastical imaging or living, but in using the higher forces against the lower, escaping the pains of the lower planes by vibrating on the higher. Transmutation, not presumptuous denial, is the weapon of the master. Now, of course, the difference between humans creating mental images is that our creations are manifested by a finite mind, whereas the all creates via infinite mind, which is infinitely more complex, of course. The two are similar in kind, but vastly different in degree. Everything in the universe is created by thought or mind, both in the absolute God mind and the relative human mind. Perhaps this explains why, even from the modern scientific perspective, what we call physical matter is held to be merely an aggregation of atoms, and atoms is just a grouping of units of force, which we call electrons or ions, which vibrate in constant circular motion. So in other words, matter equals energy. The Hermetists believe that matter is densified spirit, and spirit is refined matter. The principle of mentalism explains the true nature of energy, power, and matter, and how all of these aspects of reality is greatly influenced by the mind. If you improve the quality of thoughts that enter your mind, this will change the way you speak. The way you speak will determine the qualities of your emotions in the long term, which of course leads to attracting higher quality people, which affects your personality, success, health, and overall power of mental transmutation. Some may call this woo, but this is as concrete as it gets. It just takes time. But it does all start from the mind. And that's just on the human mental plane. Imagine the infinite living mind. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you gained something valuable from it. And if you did enjoy it, please feel free to leave us a like, subscribe to this channel. I would love to continue this series of breaking down Hermetic laws in a fun and educating way. So let me know what you think, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.